Well, this really is the fixture of all fixtures in Italian football. The game that means everything, the game that is everything. Don't even pretend to know what happens next. It is time to abandon all reason, to forget form, just to lose yourself in the hour or two of this mayhem between the two Milan sides, and whatever will be at the end of it all. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. The Milan derby, one of the most eagerly anticipated games in the world. Yet another edition of this never-ending rivalry, Jim.
Well, Peter, a derby with over a century of history and two huge institutions. It's a game, no matter what the dynamic or the significance, has always been a really highly charged affair that's utterly unmissable, and I expect this one to be no different.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. This familiar tale ready to be retold. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Decent hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Robertson. Cleared away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Milan still holding out. Messi. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. And he's lost his man here. Son Heung-min. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
And he's had a hit! And he has kept it out somehow!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. The referee's awarded a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Milan with a free kick then. He's gone for it! Just too high. So much time and space here. Now the finish! Goal! Milan! Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Segnato al 29esimo minuto, numero 8.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Great defending, strong and determined. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the shot! No mistake! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 4. Big chance! What chance! They are rampant! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
A case now of complete control.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And he's had it nicked away. Akanji. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
A real chance if he can get through. He's beaten the last man. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that's really well manoeuvred. And we hit half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Well, you have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Milan 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it.
And we are already promptly back underway.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Fires from distance. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he can clear it away.
Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done.
Inter Milan have got it back, and they'll have another go. Oh, he's bustling through here. Jimenez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
He's away! Messi. Robertson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He has found the way through. Oh, it's just a little long. He's found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Fagioli. He's shifting through the gears here.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. He's picked his way through. Donnarumma. Son Heung-min. Akanji. And that has put paid to that. Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Fagioli. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Akanji.
Inter seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Caicedo. Fagioli.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And he's on his way! Can he finish? Keeper's got his work done.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Milan have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's in on goal. Great hit! Oh, he's been caught on. Has a goal! It's a goal! Oh, and far away! No catching them now!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
This place, these people, and their heroes. The grand old stadium braced.
Big chance! An early chance, their first of the game.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Tries to get it clear.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Iniesta.
Oh, great ball!
Has a goal! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Arsenal break through nice and early, just as they wanted it.
That's a nicely measured pass. And he's onside. Can he finish? He has done it!
2, and we've barely begun here. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now.
Decent hit! They are rampant!
A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Showing great feet there. Milan already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb.
And he's away. This is Dembele. And a shot! Goal!
And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter...
Tries a shot!
It's loose now.
Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he hits the net! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Insigne will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Steaming on goalwards.
And the shot! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Colwell. Well-timed, excellent interception. And that's a throw-in. Now he's off and running. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's good running with the ball. And he's intervened well there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nice interception, well timed. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi, he's had a shot! No mistake! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Iniesta. He can run onto that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's gone for a throw-in. Iniesta! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. Can he put it away? It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Oh, what a mistake! Just the keeper to beat! Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Dembele. Guardiola. Lorenzo Insigne. And he's straight offside. Driving through, and the finish! Brought out the best in the keeper.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Insigne. Iniesta. And he's there to clear it. There's the whistle for half-time. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Señoras y señores, en la pantalla se mostrará la información de nuestros servicios de autobús. Cambio.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver.
Shapes to shoot! And it's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That
hits one! No, that's just wide.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Nicely weighted ball. He is through here. Now, there's the shot! And yes, it's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other delivering beauty. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Kante did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Guardiola did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's found a way through. Oh, important interception. Milan can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's got the shot away! He's scored! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so
Chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. It's in! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. No way through there. Colwill gets into some space. He's got away. Swings. Chance with a header! This time, surely! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the top.
Dembele!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's under a lot of pressure there. And he's managed to get free. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Iniesta. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, they could be caught out here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He has found the way through. Oh, this is a... There's the hit! He scores! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Neither of these two want to come off second back. Real chance! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rice wins the duel this time.
That's he's had a hit! Oyarzábal is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, and the manager's concerned too. Substitution time perhaps, or maybe not, we'll see.
He's going to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly. Arsenal have their third corner. Milan have the chance to go the other way. That is good strength, and that is a little undercooked. Oh, that is a nice touch.
He's got a side of goal!
He's through here. He's picked his way through. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's found a way through.
Shot at goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Plenty to aim at here.
Great hit! Sticks it away! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Face to face with... And the shot! They've done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Great chance! They've scored! And this is getting ridiculous.
And time is up. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. So what do you take away from it all?
There's a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
The incredibly futuristic Arena MRV, definitely one of the most aesthetically pleasing, distinctive arenas anywhere in the world. We have already started here. Out for a throw. He's had it nicked away. He's found a way through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Good running, strong and purposeful. Real chance here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. A lot of space ahead of him. That's really well manoeuvred.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And the shot! And Milan have the lead. Terrible error, duly punished. Milan breakthrough, nice and early, just as they wanted it. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a pretty loose pass. A heavy challenge. Oh, that's a very decent ball. Chance! And that would have been some goal.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Milan with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's surging through. Can he finish? And that is wildly off target.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Milan have a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
And for sure, that was not one of his best. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Driving forward. And he's away. That is a crunching tackle. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. There's the hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Somewhat off target. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. No way through there. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And he's managed to get free. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's picked his way through. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position there.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And it's played forward. That's a good run he's making there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Corner then. And this could be the final action of the first half. Ah, he's given it away. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.